A $30 ticket processing fee? Just for a barcode on my phone screen or an automated PDF file I printed at home? All for a seat in a completely empty stadium? Your Honor, their software is forcing the American consumer to pay a convenience charge for doing 100% of the work themselves. You sit down at your computer, excited to see your favorite band or take your kids to a game. You've been planning this for months. You set an alarm, you skip your lunch break, and you find a concert ticket advertised online for a perfectly reasonable face value $50. It looks fair. You think, awesome, I can actually afford this. I can finally take my family out for a night. So you click buy, but the exact second you hit the checkout screen, boom, a 10-minute automated countdown timer starts ticking down right in your face to create absolute artificial panic. The screen flashes red. Numbers are dropping. They want your heart racing, Your Honor. They want you terrified that if you don't type your credit card numbers in right this second, those seats are gone forever, and you've disappointed your family. So you're rushing, your hands are shaking, you aren't even looking at the screen context anymore. You're just clicking through their endless pop-up boxes as fast as you humanly can, just to beat the clock. You are doing all the data entry, using your own Wi-Fi, on your own laptop, processing your own payment.
Your Honor, if I may, the plaintiff is completely mischaracterizing standard e-commerce protocols. That timer is a vital inventory management safety feature. It temporarily locks the asset so multiple consumers don't purchase the same digital seat simultaneously. It's basic logistics. Furthermore, our infrastructure scales to handle millions of concurrent users during high demand on sales. The fees facilitate this world-class digital architecture.
Oh, give me a break, Sterling. If it's just inventory management, why do you wait until the last 30 seconds of that panic clock to finally show us the true price? Your Honor, you are moving as fast as you can to beat their timer, and by the time you finally hit that absolute last payment page, a massive wave of unexplainable service fees, facility charges, and processing fees are quietly slapped onto the bottom of the bill. They don't explain what they are. They don't give you a breakdown. They just use their software to magically turn a $50 ticket into a $135 nightmare. They charge an order processing fee per ticket. Think about that, Your Honor. If I buy 4 tickets, it's the exact same digital transaction. It takes the exact same amount of server power to send one email with 4 barcodes as it does to send 1 barcode. But their software charges you $30 4 separate times. And here is the kicker, Your Honor. You cannot opt out. If you say, no way, I'm not paying an extra $85 in phantom fees, you lose the tickets. They have designed a digital toll booth on live entertainment, and they know the American consumer has no choice but to pay it.
Order. Mr. Sterling, explain this to me. If the consumer is buying a digital file using their own home internet and using their own mobile device, what exactly is a $30 processing fee actually processing? What human labor is being performed by your client to justify doubling the cost of the ticket at the 0 hour?
Well, Your Honor, that capital is directly funneled into maintaining our high-bandwidth server arrays, bot mitigation security protocols, and optimizing our proprietary algorithmic systems. You see, we utilize dynamic pricing models. If our system detects massive digital queue demand for a specific artist, the software automatically triggers a localized market rate adjustment to match true consumer valuation.
Dynamic pricing! Your Honor, let me translate his corporate lying into plain English. What dynamic pricing actually means is that if you wait in a digital line with 20,000 other people, their greedy AI algorithm tracks the demand and instantly jacks the price of a nosebleed seat up by 400% while you are actively waiting in line. They call it market value, but they created the artificial scarcity to begin with. And it gets even sleazier. They claim their software is designed to stop scalpers and automated bots. They make us do CAPTCHAs, verify our phone numbers, and jump through hoops. But look at their own secondary marketplace. Their system quietly allows massive automated bot networks to buy up thousands of prime front row seats in less than 3 seconds. The real human fans are left staring at a sold-out screen before the clock even hits 10:01 a.m. And then, Ticketmaster forces you onto their own internal verified resale platform where they allow those exact same bots to sell the ticket back to you for triple the price. So Ticketmaster can collect a second massive processing fee on the exact same piece of digital paper. They are double dipping on their own scam.
Objection. This is a free market, Your Honor. My client is a private entity. If the plaintiff feels our convenience charges are too high, she is entirely free to take her business to a competing ticketing platform or walk directly up to the physical stadium box office and buy a ticket with cash. No one is forcing her to use our software.
I was waiting for you to say that, because that right there is the biggest lie of all, and you know it. Your Honor, this company doesn't just run a website. Live Nation Ticketmaster is a massive vertical monopoly that completely controls over 70% of the entire live entertainment market in the United States. They don't just sell the tickets, they own the promotion companies that book the artists. They own the artist management firms that represent the talent, and they own, manage, or have exclusive multi-year contracts with nearly every single major stadium, arena, and amphitheater in America. If a competing ticket company tries to enter the market and offer lower fees, Ticketmaster goes to the venue and says, if you use them, we will pull all of our major touring artists from your stadium and leave your building completely dark and bankrupt. If an independent artist tries to lower ticket prices or use a different platform for their fans, Ticketmaster tells them, if you don't use our platform and our fee structure, you are banned from playing at every major arena in the country. You can't even buy tickets at the physical box office anymore because their exclusive contracts force the venue's physical window to use the exact same Ticketmaster software system. We can't just go somewhere else, Sterling. You bought up the entire industry, blocked all the doors, and turned live music into a corporate hostage situation.
That is enough. I have heard entirely enough out of you, Mr. Sterling. This court is not blind. The Department of Justice has filed a massive antitrust lawsuit to tear your corporate monopoly apart, and looking at this evidence today, it cannot happen fast enough. The American consumer is completely exhausted from being nickel and dimed by hidden software algorithms every single time they try to live their lives, take their kids outside, or enjoy a piece of culture. You cannot call it a convenience charge when the buying experience is an absolute digital nightmare explicitly designed to induce panic, manipulate psychology, and drain bank accounts through corporate deception. I am issuing an immediate, sweeping injunction against this predatory fee structure. Effective immediately, your company is ordered to implement strict, all-in pricing across every platform in this jurisdiction. If a ticket is advertised for $50, the total price displayed to the consumer from the very first click will be $50. No hidden fees, no panic timers, and no back-end algorithmic price gouging. Furthermore, your automated resale loophole is under official federal review for anti-competitive behavior. If your software continues to prioritize scalper bots over regular human citizens to extract double fees, I will personally see to it that your executive board is held criminally liable for consumer fraud. Case closed. Get this corporate garbage out of my site.